Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardeen the Magician. So you already know, collective, if you clicked on this video in particular, again, to you, yes, you, sending you those positive waves of energy. Again, hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored. Again, having all your prayers answered at this time. And again, I hope they spent all day, it was Monday, dealing with you, the utmost care, compassion, love, and respect that you deserve in the environment. Again, we read your energy every day, collective. Needless to say, when people say things like, oh, don't wait for the world to change, you got to be the change that you want to see in the world, that's you. You're already that. You already embody it. While they're still searching for it, trying to be it themselves, that's you. Again, I say this all the time, you're the hero that's saving people. Again, you're not standing around waiting for things to happen. Again, you've already acknowledged there's a crisis on Earth. Again, Superman, Superwoman. Again, you're already taking action. You're already helping the people, directing them to the exits, rushing back into the building, whatever it is. Again, you depart your time, your energy, your advice, trying to be a better mother, sister, father, brother, sister, lover, friend, confidant. Again, put the energy where it fits. Again, we see that you're definitely, not only are you doing all that, you're trying to, do the self-healing and manifest the highest timeline all at the same time. We see you, again, in multiple dimensions, trying to do your best to be, again, the example, and not only for other people, but for yourself. So again, if nobody told you yesterday, or they're not coming to tell you today, they didn't come and tell you today, or they have no plans to tell you tomorrow, again, just here to tell you that we are your fan base. We are your number one fans. We're your, well, I don't want to say groupies, but I mean, we're really, really so into you. All right, collective, it's all about you. We're the ones in the bleachers holding up the sign, screaming your name. Again, go collective, go. You know what I'm saying? So just in case nobody told you, yes, you are incredible. You are amazing, and you're doing a great job. So please continue everything you're doing. Again, you're definitely the one making the impact. If you don't feel it, or if you feel it's not showing, it's definitely showing. So again, we're here to hype you up and just let you know, keep it up. And again, a free spiritual message, timeless message, could reach you anywhere, anytime in the world, at any time. Again, take what's for you, disregard the rest. Use your own free will and discernment at all times, because again, you're going to know what's best for you, and again, what works and what doesn't work. So just make sure you're working it out in your own real life, putting the energy where it fits. Don't force anything. And like, share, subscribe, get in the comment section. I mean, we do this, collective. We do this. We got a bond. It's unbreakable. It happens every day. So we're back in our... And I'm loving the way this looks. It looks like there's a wall behind me, right? No, this is the sky. That's crazy. Yeah, so you could kind of see, but when I'm here, maybe you can't see the trees. Let's keep that effect going. I like that. All right, so I was gonna, okay. First, right now, we're just gonna get into a little bit of like, how are you being seen? We're gonna take a little rest stop. We're gonna get to checking around, like what's going on around us, right? How are you being seen? What are they saying when you're not around, behind your back? How are you being perceived? This sort of thing, right? Okay, so I'm gonna pull back that world card because it popped out and I was gonna read it, but that was before, again, my mind reset. I remember now what I actually wanted to do, because I also want to try to take a look into, I mean, what is your, again, I'm not gonna say love life, but it's a complicated situation. Seems like a lot's going on, and yeah, I wouldn't mind. I think yesterday I just channeled that message telepathically from the divine, so I feel like maybe we'll do some cards on that. I brought the real things that are happening in your life deck and we'll try to de-scramble the threads of what's actually going on. A lot of new here comes a new challenger. So all right, let's see what they're saying and how they're feeling about you and when you're not around and what's going on. Okay, so either they just really don't like you or they have like very nasty things to say about you, very mean things to say, cruel things to say about you, or or they feel like this is you. They feel like you're being cruel. Well, I did say that, right? There's a lot of people that felt like, what was the quote? They're watching you do the corporate takeover now. Like they didn't, it's on the community board, but either way, yeah, it could feel like that. Like you're the big company coming in now. It's like they counted you out and now you're the big company coming back and you're like swallowing their little company. Pause. It's like, yeah, they can feel like it's now you're the least likely CEO to succeed and now you're doing the entire corporate takeover on them. That could be what it is. But again, they're not saying anything nice though. I feel like that's legit because again, it's the King of Swords in the reverse. Hold on. We're onto something. Excuse me. Definitely onto something. So, okay, it's the King of Swords in the reverse. So And again, it's a perception. It's not actually who you are. It's perception wise. So I feel like, yeah, it's a little bit of both. They're saying some mean things about you because they feel like you're the villain. You're being perceived as a villain in some people's eyes here. Wow, for sure. King of Swords reversed, the devil. Okay, they're saying nothing nice about you. And yeah, they're saying, and if they are saying anything, they're saying, yeah, you're definitely the villain of whoever's story this is, or again, of the environment. They feel like, but we went over this, right? You've cut the puppet strings. So this could be that, again, King of Swords in reverse could be that wayward group of royals that's in the interior of the castle. Again, this is all energetically, metaphorically speaking. And yeah, they're trying to cook up a way to, again, subjugate the people again, the minds of the people, get them back under the old way, the petty way. But yeah, they're seeing you as, again, as the devil, as, again, the one that's disrupting. Well, this is the King of Swords in the reverse. So I'm just, again, using this term loosely. You're the one that's disrupting their heaven, right? You're the Lucifer here. They see themselves as the higher, or the ones that, make the divine order, which is, again, subjugation of the people and keeping them locked inside a regime where, or it's like the Truman Show, right? They just want them to experience a certain amount of things that they can control. They don't want people thinking for themselves or out this box that they've got everyone in. And it's like, that's the heaven that they've created, right? That's the divine order that they're enforcing. And then you're the devil because you're showing people a way out of that box or out of that matrix. That's not everyone, though. Some people actually, well, yeah, they admire you. Wait, is this going to try to be yesterday's reading? Well, I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of duality going on here. In one sense, yes, you're being seen as like, well, let's just call it what it is. But remember, these people, they're wayward themselves. Their perception is negative. So if there's a positive force, again, they're going to say it's negative and that they're a positive force. But again, you're being seen on one side as a force of negativity, and on the other side, a force of positivity. What I can say is, again, this is alignment. You're pretty balanced here. You're pretty balanced. You're a master of your energy work here. Definitely that. People think you got the bag, or you're getting to the bag, or you're getting to the money, or you have a plan. You're very forward thinking. And there's people that, oh my gosh, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you definitely got the plan or the bag. Again, it's like you got a big one and then you got another one. I don't know. That's how they're looking at it. Or again, you get paid on a regular basis. You're making the good money, or either that, or again, you're very forward thinking and your plans. There's something about your plans that are admired, or the way you think. Yeah, sort of the way, this would be crazy. The way you plan things out is sort of being admired in a crazy way, or more likely just being observed here. Oh, it's gonna be crazy windy. More like being observed here. It's the way you stick to your plans. The way you stick to your plans. That's what it is. Okay. But it seems like it's paying off for you in a major way. Or again, if your three-dimensional circumstances have yet to transform, I would stick to the plan, because people around you, that's what they're seeing. So Page of Pentacles, so that's you. You're not well, I guess so. Yeah, you are the King of Cups too. But again, that's just perception-wise. I feel like this is more you. And there's something here going on with your higher self and this alignment. Like your higher self is holding on to more. Keep going, because there's more blessings. Your higher self is holding more things that are like, as I said, you could have already maybe got a 1, or again, a confirmation of your plans, or your planning, or your plans being, not supreme is not the word, but like absolute. Like your measurements are, like you've built a pyramid here, right? And now you're getting confirmation that this is going to work, or this is, again, Mandalorian, this is the way. Or again, a plan or something that you put into motion has already paid off. There could have been some hiccups along the way. You went back and fixed that. You troubleshooted these things yourself. And now, I don't know what it is because of that. It's like Spirit is kind of saying, no, hold on. That's just the beginning. So there could be a lot more things coming in. It could be also for some of you a new dwelling, a new house, new apartment. You're gonna be inside somewhere new. Hold on, that plane is that. Again, you can take that as confirmation. Just to make it clear, some of you could be moving into, because again, there's 5 pentacles here. So maybe there's some aspect of that. There's some aspect of that journey that you've already completed, or like you're already in the right direction. Again, put this energy where it fits. This may not be for everyone, but for some of you, you could be coming into a new place, or like right now you feel like right now you again, or you're not in your ideal living conditions, but it's like that's about to change. Spirit has something. Again, these four pentacles is, I don't know how I can frame this. These 4 pentacles is like, or it's like this is the place. I don't know if you were checking the listings, or I don't know. There's a part of this that's already happened for you, but the rest is coming, and it seems like it's going to come all at once. But again, it's going to take you from a 5 of Pentacles to a 5 of Pentacles in the reverse. I feel like it's giving just in the nick of time too, with this 4 of Pentacles, like holding on, like or till the last minute, like letting go at the last minute, often holding on too tightly to something in the material. But I feel like Spirit's holding it's like, again, this could be a manifestation that's coming in, or again, you could have somehow had confirmation that this is going to happen for some of you. Again, you're going from a 5 of Pentacles right now, sort of being either like, I don't want to say outside in the cold, but it's like you're outside of what would be for you your ideal living situation, like how you would imagine it. So you're not there yet, but again, I feel like you're going to move to that again, or there's a plan in motion, or again, that's what I'm saying, check the listings. It's like you've done the research, or there could have, again, there could have been some hiccups in that area, but you've solved them. And now it's like you could be waiting for the call back. It's like this could be like the down payment or the money that you need for the first of the month or whatever. And again, this could be the place, but the person holding on to it, again, it's spiritual. This would also in the physical be like the person that's renting you the place or selling you the house or whatever it is. But again, it's also Spirit letting me know that, yeah, there's whatever that blessing is or whatever it is, it's being held back for a bit longer. And again, that there's that nick of time energy, or again, it's coming in exactly when you need it. It's going to be there, something like that, a reward. That's going to be for some of you. For others of you, it's going to be some type of, again, we know material reward, or again, cash gains, money, but it's like something that you need. Again, it's very much like if you don't need the money, you need the materials to do the thing. It's like, again, don't just show up at my house with a bag of cash. I can't, this is not drywall or insulation. It's like, okay, like then your truck of drywall, or again, your insulation is going to finally come, or again, and that's a metaphor for many other things. If you run a restaurant and again, you haven't been able to get lobster tails, you're going to be able to get your lobster tails, or whatever it is that's been holding you back. The reward is coming, or the blockage is going to be removed. And again, it's going to be something that once you get it, you can, again, see, smell, touch, taste. There could be like a literal, like, again, hugging a bag of lobster tails. Or when you get the thing, again, if you get the apartment, there could be like hugging the counter or whatever, like, or sprawling out on the floor, like feeling like finally, you know, again, that moment of relief. Let's see what else is. So again, all that, I don't know if somebody knows about you, but I feel like that was just some separate information for you. We're not off topic, but I feel like that was some separate information for somebody, because again, that 5 of Pentacles and that holding back, it's like, I feel like something is coming your way. Again, Spirit's going to be released. It's like they're releasing it to you. But let's go. So it's looking like people are checking you out. They feel like they can't approach your, oh, that was crazy. I was about to sing a song and I don't know, that thing happened. You're my heartbreaker. Don't tell me you're my heartbreaker. Yeah, who's that? Justin Bieber. Oh, baby. Yeah. People feel like you're a heartbreaker, like you're too good to be true. You gotta be, I don't know if you're single, or, I mean, if you're with someone, they feel like they're hanging on for dear life. They're stressed out. I feel like you can have anybody. You can seduce any damn person. And they're kind of wondering if you've seduced them. Like, what am I doing here with this person? if somebody wants to come towards you, or there are people that want to come towards you, which is what it looks like, again, with this magician in the reverse, looks like it could be, again, you come off as sort of unattainable. It's like, it's heartbreaking. And it's like, because it's like, I don't know about your eyes or your gaze. It's like nobody wants to fall under this spell. I'm not saying this is perception, right? I'm not saying this is what you do, but they feel like that's how you make them feel, like you're manipulating me. Even if you're like honest and upright, even if when you say I was running late means you were just running late, they're gonna feel like, oh my God, they have someone on the side, or they're doing something. This is what I thought. It's like they feel like you're manipulating them or the situation. But again, it's heartbreaking because they feel like it's almost like a why you gotta be like that, love, huh? Making things for me towards you harder. Who's that, Q-Tip? Somebody could be in somebody's ear about you. Oh boy. But yeah, you're being seen as a heartbreaker, and like mysterious, and like seductively mysterious. Like that person for sure will, like, again, you got them sick, collective. Male or female, again, no genders, put it where it fits. But again, if you're a woman, I don't know, you're Jessica Rabbit. And if you're a man, I mean, I don't know. Ladies, you'd have to fill it in. I don't know who's like a seduct. Well, I don't know. Again, no genders here. Like, sorry, not genders or whatever. But they always say that they're always talking about that guy that played Superman, the Henry Cavill dude. Like, if you see his interviews, I mean, his co-stars are always, when he's talking, they're always like they're doing something nervous. It's like, it could be like that. Again, you're like, but I think he's married too, right? He's like, again, he lives like a happy life. But again, people from the opposite sex get around him, and it's like they can't help, and they're like, this person is seducing me, but he's not. He's just talking about his role in the movie, like how he naturally, it's just how he naturally talks, right? So something like that, right? They feel like a lot of talk about that's how you're being seen, or talking about, again, put the energy where it fits, that yeah, you just walk around, you're a heartbreaker. Like, they want to come in though, because again, this magician reverse is also them trying to manifest you in like it's sort of like people, and then they know, like, this would be a group of people that know each other somehow, right? So it's like, or at least one person that knows another person. This would have to be at least two people that know each other. There's the energy of like not letting anyone know. So, or that's what I mean, or if it's one person, somebody is like, I couldn't let anyone know if I was dealing with this person, right? In case they played me. But I'm not saying that that's what you would do. I'm saying perception-wise. But that perception is being held by more than one person. So it's either like a person that wants to hide that from the environment because, again, you seem like this, I don't know. Because if it all don't work out, I guess it could be embarrassing, right? I don't know. Because the word is that, yeah, you're a heartbreaker. So if you get your heart broken, like, yeah, you know, it could be that. And if it's multiple people, it's because they know each other, or someone knows someone else, so they can't afford for other people to know. Or something like this, right? 3 of... I think there's some apprehensions about what you do for work or how you make your money too. Yeah, somebody wants clarity on that. You seem to be... It's like, why are you so happy in this economy is what I'm getting. Why are you so happy in this economy? I don't know what that is. That's going to be for somebody out there. Why are you so happy in this economy? People want to know if you got a secret stash, secret side hustles, secret money, secret resources. You always got stuff. You're very abundant. You come off as very abundant. You always got a couple of things. A couple of dollars. Yeah, I got a couple of dollars. It's like something like that. I don't know. But you're very happy. Like, you're very happy-go-lucky. Like, you're in this, whatever they're thinking here, you come off as the sun, right? You're shining. You're always like high vibrational, above. Like, you're never down. You're never down low. You're always like shining. Your light's shining. But it's like, what is it? It's like Tommy from Martin. What do you do for? How do you make your money? But yeah, it's not bad so far. Let's keep going. You seem free to do what you want, or you seem not concerned with what people say or think. You're gonna do what you want, or again, that's what they're saying. You can't like be tamed, or you're like a nature spirit kind of. You're like a not like a lion or a cougar, but like you're like a what do you call it, like a stag or a majestic deer or something like that, or you're like a hawk or a peregrine falcon, my favorite bird. Like you can't be tamed. Like you're just like you're not of this world, sort of like you that carefree spirit that you have, like people feel like it deserves to be yours. Like it suits you so well. Like you're wearing the skin of, again, a majestic animal in nature. Like we couldn't bear to see that in a zoo. Like set it free. Like this bird needs to fly, or like again this stag needs to run through the forest or whatever. Like you can't just. But again, you're not being seen as like not predatory. That's what I'm saying. You're being seen as like an animal that belongs in nature. Like you're part of the ecosystem. Like locking you down, or like that's not what's for you. You seem better free, or happier free, or very free, or like you make your own decisions. You have no problem leaving the crowd and just also being seen as a leader. You're talking about your leadership skills. You're the leader of because it's the way you're conducting yourself throughout your own life. This hyper independence. I don't want to say hyper independence, but it comes off that way because there's a very much again with this Two of Wands, like you don't need you. And again, you're a page. You're very grounded, practical, and you don't really need anyone. You're more focused on like the new things or the things in front of you in life. Because like you're very like low key. You're very intelligent. You like and if it's not like. Maybe you're like, well, I'm not a doctor, Natty, or I'm not like an engineer, but it's like you're about your business, the things that you want to know about. You know a lot about them. You come off as smart, as intelligent. Like if you don't know something, again, Page of Pentacles, you'll learn it. If there's a hiccup even in the knowledge or in the research, like okay, well, where's the textbook? Or let's Google this. Like the information's got to be out there. Like you have that sort of mentality, and again, that's key to your that's intelligent. You have practical thinking. And again, you're very practical and down to earth. Actually, I don't know if people these people look at you like that too. They look at you as the devil. That's actually one of your greatest strengths. That's how people feel, is your practicality and your groundedness. You in this at any time, again, you have this independence and this way of like forwardly looking at things in the three-dimensional. Where you're very much like, okay, like this is not working for me, I'll walk away and make my own plan. Or not that you don't do group projects, but if it's not working out, again, you're very good at pulling your own energy back. You're very centered in who you are and the things that you want to do. So you come off as sort of not immature, but like again, like the least likely candidate, right? The most unassuming, but yet again, you have all the qualities already inside you. And again, people kind of see that a little bit. Because again, with this Nine of Wands, it's like, yeah, that's how you, like, that's key to, they're saying that's key to the devil's power, right? But again, I'm not saying you're the devil. Again, perception-wise, they feel like you're changing the negative way of being that they had, again, cast over the environment. So that's why they're looking at you as the devil, but they're saying like, that's your method, being practical and being grounded and being free and like taking charge of your life and doing the things that you want to do. And then again, it looks very successful from the outside looking in, even in the times when it looks like the journey looks rough. It looks like it really gives off like, I'd rather be doing that. Like I feel like a lot of people feel like whatever it is you do, or like however it is you're going about like transforming your situation or whatever this is, like this new way. Again, you're at the Two of Wands and Six of Swords. So it's like, again, you're very much outgoing. You're on the path. You're not really like stationary, or maybe you're home a lot, but again, if you're home, you're building towards something when you're there. This is not a stationary. Again, you're in your boat. You're constantly traveling, and you're in the Two of Wands. So whatever you've already accumulated, like it's safe, it's secure. It's like, again, you're making a decision to go forward and see what else is out there for you. And again, and that is, again, you're in smoother it's a smooth transition for you. This is not rough. This is, like I said, sort of your natural state of being, is being free to try new things and go places. Again, your intelligence is like key to you always sort of being okay. You can adapt quickly, you know, like go to a new city and then, okay, so you just try the food there. You don't necessarily, you're not like picky or bougie. So again, and then that in turn, it turns into a more organic or relatable experience, and it taps you into people who are organic or relatable. Again, more authentic people. You may, like I said, you're not opposed to groups. You may click up with some people for a while, make some new friends. But again, if it's not for you, or if it's time to move on, again, you're sort of, that's sort of how you're being seen. Like, you move around a lot. You're pretty cool. You're cool with it. Like, people have no reason to hate you, or I'll say that. Everyone's got haters. These people are upset because they feel, for some lame reasons, let's just say that. But it's like, I feel like you're cool, but you're just not like always gonna be there or do what the crowd does. People know that about you. Again, it's key to your power. It's what makes you able to, because like when you help people, it's like, well, where did they, like, how did they do this, or where did they learn this? Like, I thought it was just all about this like petty way of doing things. Like, how did you learn that? And then so it's like they feel like you have to have gone somewhere and, or like, again, had a life experience. So they feel like, well, after you teach me, you cut my puppet strings, or again, after you show people this new, like a different way of doing things, it's like, no, you don't have to stay here. Go get some more of that life experience. Or again, they feel like it's just natural for you to, again, you came in as a learned individual. It's like, why would I want you to just stay here with me now? Like, these are people who, like, they would take your help and show gratitude, but they don't want to like capture you and like keep you forever. They don't need that. These other ones, on the other hand, I feel like they would if they could. Well, again, they envy what you do and they're jealous too. It's really like, I wish I could have your spot, but not your spot. Just like, they just want everything you built. They just want you to get out of the driver's seat and let them get in. Let's just call it what it is, right? And that could look any way for you. A lot of you will say, Natty, you know, I don't feel like my empire is not that. Again, they feel like for what their empire is, again, they would much rather be in your driver's seat driving your empire. Let's say it like that. Let's call it what it is. Those energies from the beginning, I'm saying. Because like I said, there's a yin and a yang going on in that area. Wow, that is a huge moth. Yeah, there's a yin and a yang going on in that area. So I feel like these other people, that's what they kind of want. They don't want to. Yeah, it's really, really about getting you out of the driver's seat. Keep the car and like, let me drive the car. Like, you built it up to this point. That's good. Now get out. Like that type of thing. But again, they don't qualify or even know, they don't know how to start this vehicle, or where the, you know, the pedals on the floor, those aren't get the gas and the brake, you know, and you've designed it a certain way for you, or it's curated to you. You know what all the different controls do. They're going to get in and just treat it like a car. And then when it doesn't do anything, they'll either destroy it, abandon it, or just sell it, right? Break it down for parts or something like that. Whereas you, whatever this mode, method, this vehicle that you're using to travel, again, you know, when you get in it, it travels, it moves, it flies. It knows, you know, it's curated to what you're doing. So even into the theme of this reading, they know that. They know that even if they had what you have, they would just destroy it. They're not built for this. So it's really, how you're being seen is, you shouldn't have what you have. And if I could, I'd take it away and destroy it. Interesting. But I don't feel like that's going to happen. 2 of Wands, 6 of Swords, 6 of Wands. Like I said, your natural state of being is, again, it's leading you to victory, to being the winner. Again, you've defeated these people. I feel like, again, it's more of them saying, they can't believe that, like, because they see you as the devil. They can't believe that the key to the devil's power is leading you to victory. That's what they're saying on some level. Somebody's saying that on some level about you behind your back. Well, again, they may not be they may not speak like me, but that's how they feel. They're like, this person is the damn devil, and I can't believe that. Like, they really believe that their agenda is the righteous one. They really believe their agenda is the righteous one. And they're like, I can't believe this. Like they're saying they can't believe God is allowing this devil to win. Straight like that. But they're the King of Swords in the reverse. Like, again, they're saying and doing all these cruel things. You're coming up as the Page of Pentacles, and people who admire you are seeing you as the King of Cups. Again, generous, caring, forgiving, empathic. And I think empathic and empathetic is the same thing. But again, empathic, social, accountable. Again, leads with their heart. And then what do? They lead with their heart again. This is a person that will try to help you, and if you make a mistake, they'll still come in and try to help you. They're not just a person that just doesn't just give up on you the first time. Again, it's someone that, again, leads with their heart. They can see that maybe you're having a hard time, or maybe you didn't get it the first time, or maybe you need some. Again, they're going to work with you. They care about you and your development and where you're going, or like this type of thing. They really do. So let me get a yeah, that's okay. Let me see if they just see you like that. They see you as the, like, where what you're telling the people and where you're leading them, like it's the wrong thing. King of Pentacles in the reverse, like your advice in the material, or again, whatever you're trying to teach them, like how to advance, whatever advice you're giving them, material, financial, career-wise, or any way they're trying to build in their material house, and they're taking advice from you, again, it's the wrong advice, or it's going to lead them to ruin in that area, right? Because it's like they're saying they're telling people, or like you're taking advice from the King of Pentacles in reverse. Why would you do that? This person, again, there is a lot of mystery around how you're so happy, and it's like, what do you have to be so happy about? Your material circumstances don't seem outwardly like they're that great. Let's see what that correlation is, because they're saying like, yeah, don't take advice from this person. They're the King of Pentacles in the reverse. A lot of hate too, let's just say. Yeah, people are saying, as long as I've known this person, or as far as I know, everything I know about this person, they ain't got shit. Sorry, I didn't mean to. But I mean, I'm channeling their energy. So maybe they talk like that. But they're saying, yeah, you don't have it. Or as long as they've known you, or they know you, or they know about you, you're like, again, you're not rich, or again, you're not. The best you can do is live average. So it's like, what are you so happy about? And why are you giving people advice on how to handle matters in the material if you... Why giving people advice that matters in the material if your material house is all out of order, or has been out of order? As far as I know, you've never had your material house all together. Something like this. But again, they're wrong. You're actually a careful planner, very intelligent. You have a careful plan in motion right now. A careful, intelligent plan in motion right now. Again, you can't, but like their speculation, which is like around that. It's almost like there's sort of, it's sort of narrative painting. If I look at the energy like that, it's like your energy is here in the middle, and then around it, there's like this, again, believe only, not what's in this circle, only what you see on the fringes, only what's on the outside here. And then what's really going on is, no, you're a careful planner. You are coming off as very mysterious and seductive. We can't change that. I'm not going to tell you to change your makeup or your look, or to dress differently, or wear looser clothes, or whatever. So you can't do anything about that. Just continue to be you. If you're pretty, you're pretty. Or if you have a great personality, or whatever makes you attractive, hey, don't turn it off. Don't dumb yourself down for anybody, right? And that's their problem. They're just feeling heartbroken. Yeah, and it's freedom energy. Yeah, like you're better off free. You're being seen as a majestic creature that's better off free. You sort of come into the environment, like maybe for a season. Once the seasons change, you must go away, fly away. People feel like it's best. You're being seen, like you could even be being talked about in group chats, both good and bad. About how, for some people, it's like how long they haven't seen you. Sorry, I know we're talking about the interior of what's going on around, like what they're trying to project on the fringes. And I got some cards right here. I'm going to read those too. But it's just some other stuff I'm seeing now that I wasn't seeing before. Yeah, you could be being talked about in people's group chats. This could actually be, for some of you, this could actually be coming to you. Someone could be, because with the Six of Swords, someone could be maybe even, you could find, some of you are going to find that out. someone's going to come in and tell. This Six of Swords is also another person coming towards you to tell you that in some timeline. That's going to be for some of you guys. And to people, it looks like, again, if you continue on your line, you're going to be, because they already secretly love you. So they feel like you're headed for great success if you continue to be you. Right? This is like the energy of like someone that's like, it's like someone that's going to be remembered for like so many great things. Like people feel like that. Or again, if they haven't seen you for a while, that's how they feel. Or maybe it's like many people that know each other, that knew you, that you haven't seen in a long time. And they're all like that, like they kind of miss you like that. They're like, that person did so many. Remember when they, remember this? Remember when they, it's like, could be something like that too about you. Because the way I said it before, it kind of had like a connotation of like someone who passes away, and it's not even really feeling like that. It's like someone who's like traveled away. But then it's like you turn on the TV, or you don't do newspapers, like, or like you go on your phone and you look and like you see this person is like on your favorite, like, is they're like on your favorite blog or whatever, or what are they even called, or your favorite page? They're not even called blogs. They kind of are, but they're not even called blogs anymore. But it's like that. People could like see you and be like, hey, look, it's da-da-da, and tell a person that they're with that knows you, and like, yeah, like that. Remember when they did it like that? They were so, like, something like that. A lot of praise about the things you did, like you're so amazing, like a person that's remembered in, like, again, for doing so much for so many people, something like that. But there's also something, again, if you continue along this line, let's say a decade from now, like that would be your reputation, or probably in less time. Let's say 2-6, okay, well, that's 12, let's say 5 years, something like that. People can see that, like in another 5 or 6 years, if you continue on the way you are, like you're gonna have a big reputation of like this person's helped so many people. Like it could be for some of you to town, for some of you maybe even in a worldwide sense. But yeah, this is like people that know you, that are like, they haven't seen you in a long time, and they're like, again, they're remembering like the way you just, like, you've always been like that, or something like that. So anyway, I'm just saying, I wasn't seeing that before, but that's also, because I'm describing what your energy really is. And again, they're painting a narrative, trying to paint a narrative around that, around what I just described. So clearly too, they're not being believed. If this is like what people are thinking about your future is going to be like, no, there's going to be some, if these people were to share their thoughts, there'd be a serious debate right here. And I don't think that, again, these people calling you the devil, I don't think they're going to win like that. Or it wouldn't be, if they did, it wouldn't be a clear and decisive victory, for sure not. So again, this key to the devil's power could be quite shocking. And now you've got these people, again, they're planning, or they're on the 7 of Cups, 7 of Cups upright, 10 of Swords in the reverse, landing on that 9 of Wands. That 9 of Wands, which was, again, that was them saying, no, that's key to the devil's power. All that stuff I just described, how you actually are on the interior, that they're trying to paint narratives around. So again, you being grounded, stable, and like free, and again, you're moving along this line. You're gaining reputation points all along the board. It's like, that's shocking. They can't believe what they're seeing. They're having their minds absolutely blown on a regular basis by you. And then it's like, that is a 10 of Swords that they're trying to get away from. They're waiting for an opportunity, I guess, to see you fail or fall or stumble publicly or something like that. So there's a lot of haters in the background. But again, you're being supported big time by the community. Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. I don't feel like that's your counterpart. For some of you, it is. There's another stable person that's almost just like you. And clearly they're in the upright, so they're not believing, I don't think they're believing these narratives. Again, Page of Pentacles is in the upright, and the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright. There's somebody that sees you and like recognizes your innocence. This person could be older than you, or again, they could just be more stable in the material than you are, right? Or have more life experience, just be further along in their journey, like more in tune with their divine purpose and their path. But again, somebody like that sees you, and they're like in the background, they're not saying anything. We talk about these people. Or again, it's the contrast of, they're saying you're the King of Pentacles in reverse, but no, again, just like you're the page. Again, you're really actually, you're the opposite of what they're saying. Like, this is what, it's either like echoing in the background when they talk, it's like in the back of people's minds, like, yeah, okay. because like they know all this other great stuff about you. It's either it's in the back of their minds, or that's probably more than likely what it is. It's in the back of their minds that this is perception and this is reality. Like they're not fooling anyone is what I'm saying. But this is kind of like what people are saying about you, how they're carrying on, the things that you don't hear. It seems like you're being heavily defended and protected by people, while these others, again, they're still kind of scrambling and trying to figure out ways to take you down, or hoping that, again, they need a negative energetic thread to pull on, but they're not fine. Every thread they pull on is a positive one. And it's like, again, I feel like this is painful. I feel like each one is another sword that they eventually, again, it's shocking. I feel like I got to dodge or get away from this, or they can't have you win publicly and them be in the position that they're in, and then it's like acknowledged by everyone, and then it's like a L is being painted on the board on their side. It's something like that. So it's like a defense mode, or trying to keep the upper hand at all costs, or something like that. But you are being heavily defended, and I feel like seen for who you are. Let's get a little bit on this. Yeah, the seductive thing, man. I don't know. It's like they even feel like it would be so hard to do a long term. But they're seduced. Their will is weak as F around you, and their hearts are shattered or racing. But it's like the long term, this got to be part of the narrative. That's what this is, right? They've been pumped up on some Tower in the reverse. Yeah, maybe there's some things said that they just can't get over. Like they can't believe it. Hermit on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, maybe there's like been some things said, and like maybe some realizations, some positive realizations had in that area. But I still feel like maybe with this strength reverse tower, maybe like some things were said that were really believed, like really hammered home about you. And again, you being in this seductive energy maybe didn't help. So for the ones who would be attracted to you, again, like that's sort of like what they're feeling. I feel like with this Hermit, like it's breaking down. They're starting to see through that maybe there's an actual genuine person there, which there is, which they should. But I don't know. But either way, I don't feel like you need to concentrate on that for now. The main focus seems to be, again, this energy here, right? Your ideas or that new thing that's getting ready to happen, or a payoff, or for some of you, again, you're getting your apartment or your new house, or could be a car too for some of you, something like that. It's going to be a possession that you can, again, hear, see, smell, touch, taste, go inside. Everything is good. Or for some of you, it's going to be, again, the materials that you need, or the startup cash, or whatever it's going to be. Something like that is coming in. That seems to be the main focus. So stay in your Two of Wands energy, freely move around and do the things that you do normally. Again, when I say run your business, I mean you as the empire. Again, conduct yourself as the emperor, the empress. Make sure, again, you're taking care of everything in whatever situation you're in now. Again, take care of everything. Do your checklist. Make sure you're staying on point, because you got some good things coming in. It's not really about romance. But that's not important, because again, you're definitely being sought after. So it still feels good to be wanted, or you should still feel good to be wanted, right? Even if that's not the main focus right now. I feel like it's in the background, it's manifesting, but the main thing is these rewards, these things that you've been working for. Stay diligent, and that seems to be what's on your front doorstep. And again, all that's perception too. Everything I just said, I feel like somewhere, somehow people can see that too, or feel it. Dang, and they want to give you your flowers or your respect for it. All right. I'm gonna leave that one there. Like, share, subscribe. Again, comment section, hype up the video. Your boy got nothing but love for you. Definitely had fun doing this one. It's been a while since we did a little check, like a little, stop for gas, see what's going on around us type of thing. But yeah, your boy got nothing but love for you. Again, stay prayed up, stay cleansed, and yeah, you'll see me again in the next one.